This week I wanted to go over my tank collection. I'm always on the search for my go-to tried and true tank, and I feel like I'm getting there. I'm finding brands that I really love, so I wanted to do a deep dive into these here. These are the ones that I wear the most in my rotation. I want to go over pricing, the brand, and then if I'd repurchase, and then also sizing. So if you want some insider info in my tank collection, stick around and let's get into it. First, I want to start off with a brand called Elce Swim. It's Elce or Elce Swim. Everything will be linked down below, but I absolutely love this. So it's a knit tank, and I've been looking for a knit scoop neck tank for quite some time. I kind of like, if you know the St. Agni tanks, I'll put a picture right here. I love those. I just think that they're a little bit pricier. This one is pricier as well. I think it normally goes for $120. I got it for $90 on sale, which is still more than I'd like to pay for my go-to tank, but I really, really like this one. I would repurchase it now if something happened to it, if it stained, but I don't think this is going to be like my ride or die tank just because it is knit and then it is gray. I'm looking for something black and white, but I do really love this. There'll be a try on too, so hopefully I'm doing that right now. I love the neckline, the scoop in the back, the scoop in the front. I found them off Moda Operandi, and they had some tanks on there, not this one, so I ended up looking at the brand. I like to look at it on different websites, so I went to their website just to see it on different models to see how it would fit, and then also see what size that they're putting on the models. And I ended up getting the size small in this. I've been wearing it a ton lately. It'll probably come up in quite a few vlogs when I get back online. So yeah, this is going to be the first tank in the tank collection. Okay, next I want to talk about a brand called Flore Flore. I love this. This is my go-to brand right now. I will be purchasing more from them. This is the tank. This is the Isla tank from Flore Flore. I just recently shopped. The private sale on Essence is still going on for me, so I got this tank, I believe, for around $40, and this one for around $60. I love them. This is the BB, and I believe they retail for around $95 to $105, somewhere in that range, and then this is the Isla. So the Isla is part of their lightweight line, and that means it's just gonna have a little bit of see-through. I'm just wearing a strapless nude Calvin Klein bra, and I feel like you can't really see it, but this is the BB tank. The one thing I would say about these is a lot of times with straps, I feel like on tanks you can kind of manipulate if you want it to be a little bit lower in the front, a little bit lower in the back, but these ones, they are staying put. So when you put this on, how it fits you, there is no manipulating it. They are tight on the straps, which I really appreciate because I feel like a lot of times, even on that Elce tank, this one, these straps probably have about a half of an inch where they go up to where I can manipulate it, but they also just feel a little bit baggy sometimes. And so I really do love that from these Flore Flore tanks. I will be purchasing the Isla tank in their off-white, and I think that's going to be my go-to tank for the higher end ones, but I absolutely love it. I think it's so pretty. I love the way that it feels. I love the length that you'll see on the try-on. Okay, next, this one I would not repurchase. It's definitely a pricier tank. I saw it all over Substack for quite some time now. I feel like everybody seems to have this in their closet, but it's Éterne or Éterne tank. This one is in the cream or the off-white. These are pricier. I believe I got this for $95. And the reason I wouldn't repurchase it is the neckline's nice on me, but I feel like it almost makes my shoulders look a little bit larger than they are. And that's one of, not my insecurity, but I'm conscious of the fact that I have broader shoulders. And so also, I am notorious for accidentally putting things in the wash, and this is not the tank you want to do that on. It has a little bit of pilling, you can see, and it just didn't hold up well, I'd say, for a $95 tank, which is not cheap at all. But yeah, this is going to be the next tank in my tank collection. I do like the length on this one though, I will say. I think it hits perfectly at the height of my jeans, so I do appreciate that, but will not repurchase. This is the Éterne tank. Okay, next is going to be a very popular brand, Tankair, known for being pricier and then also very form-fitting and flattering. For me, I wouldn't say that these are the most flattering on me. I feel like they're sort of advertised to kind of like suck you in, you know, and sort of just make everything look smooth and nice. And the material is that. It's thick enough for that. Not thick enough, it's the type of material for that. I got this in the size small, by the way. All of these that I'm showing you right now are in the size small, but I just don't find this to be that flattering on me. I won't be repurchasing I don't think anything from Tankair would be the only thing that I am going to have from that brand. I still like it. I've worn it quite a few times, but just for me, it's not my style, I'd say, as much anymore. So this was something I bought quite a while ago. I wore it on my birthday. It's done its job. You know, I've got some wears out of it, but this definitely isn't something that I gravitate towards when I'm thinking about putting an outfit together. So this one will not be repurchasing. It's a Tankair tank. Okay, that was really quick. This could have been a short. I feel like I always say that, but this is the J.Crew tank. You cannot buy this anymore. It went on final sale quite a few months ago. I believe around, was it Black Friday-ish? I ended up getting this for $7.50. It's from J.Crew, just a women's tank. These run large. This is the size extra small. I'd say I'm a true to size small, and this is still large on me. I could have taken an extra small, but I think J.Crew is just a great brand to have in your wardrobe. It's not going to be too pricey. You're not going to worry so much about like spilling on it, or I guess like washing it incorrectly. Like, you can repurchase this and it's not going to break the bank. For $7.50, I have, I think, 5 of these. I was listening to this podcast recently, and it was talking about consumer fatigue and how these brands are charging all of these prices, you know, and a lot of times you think that that would mean everybody's getting paid well. They're not getting made in sweatshops, but that's just not the case. And so it talks about, you know, we're tired. I'm tired of reading about me's that are so vague and the tanks are still $150. So at the end of the day, I think sometimes you just gotta say, I'm gonna get the J.Crew tank. I'm gonna get like 3 of them. I'm not gonna worry about it if I get a bunch of stains on them. And this is exactly what that tank is for me. I'll link some similar styles down below from J.Crew that you can check out if you like this one, but this has been a solid tank in my wardrobe for quite some time. That was really quick, but that's the end of the tanks that I have been wearing lately that I have in my wardrobe that I wanted to show you. If I didn't get it in the try on, this is the Isla tank. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna wear it today. I'm gonna go and grab some oysters and then edit this. It's Saturday. I'll see you tomorrow, but I love it. I think I've told you guys about this before, but my idea with this color bag, this tote, and then just wearing it under, I think it looks really cute. Just a clutch. Any bag would honestly work, but I love this combo together. So I'm going to be wearing this today when I bring my laptop, but yeah, that's the tanks. So I hope you like this video, and I will see you in the next one.